Art is really communications, and so when the students put up the work that they've done, they're communicating what they've learned. And so we fill the whole school up. And to me, it doesn't seem odd. It seems normal. It seems like this is what you're supposed to do. The ultimate goal of curation is to show what the students have done and to communicate what they've learned.
It has to be like at least 3 inches out. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Yeah. Hold on, this.
I think that making student work public is a great driver for school improvement. Because if we look at the work that students are actually doing, we can all draw our own conclusions and say, how can I get more students doing work that's really fantastic?
I'll give you the red, it's right over there.
Okay. The kids are the ones that are driving it, so it's having them do authentic work and them feeling like they're taking charge. So it's really the basis of all project-based learning. It's got to be authentic, the kids have to care, it has to be their idea, and it has to be their project. My philosophy for curation is put stuff up everywhere, but it's got to be beautiful. And I believe in 3 things: symmetry, repetition, and surprise. This is from the project we did, Art About Physics and Engineering, and it talks about friction, but it's physically surprising and loud and complicated and enormous. Up here, the students got together in teams of 2 and made their own plans for a 30-foot by 6-foot mural. We chose the best 2, and the 4 kids that did the best 2 mixed their mural together and had this. They collaborated and they critiqued and made the work better by showing it, by putting it up on the wall. And this is repetition, all the same size canvases, and it's symmetrical. The reason people plein air paint is because they go outside and see what nature is. So referencing artists, referencing science, referencing the world around us is a really big part of it. These birds that are hanging from the ceiling are from the multimedia teacher and the biological science teacher, and they did this collaboration where they went down to the San Diego River and they did research about the different waterfowl and where they're living and where they exist. You might not necessarily be able to read everything, but you see it and you say, well, what's that about? And then you maybe go find out about it. Come with me into the bathroom. This is going to come as a surprise to a lot of educators, but the kids come into the bathroom to get away from them. And we put jazz on specifically. The one student came to me and he's like, I know, jazz in the bathroom. And when you walk in here, you know you're not alone. We also put plaques that dedicate the urinals to different people. One's to my art class, it's my favorite urinal too. This is a project about collaboration. The collaboration of the physics teacher and the humanities teacher got together and said, we want to make something monumental. And we don't want it to be about us, we want it to be about what they've done. And we want it to be about both of our subject areas. And so several kids collaborated on each of these spots as they did on the history into this.
Sometimes you just come in and you think to yourself, I can't believe that 5th graders did that. I can't believe 10th graders did that. That's when you know, wow, we're really kind of getting somewhere.
The greatest thing that I ever have is after the semester's over and I look and see where we hung our artwork and it's all gone because the kids wanted their work so much they took it home with them. And it's like, oh, really, you're going to put it up at school, but I really want to take it home. That's something you want to hear because they're proud of what they've done and it means something to them.